Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Sage Unfiltered. If I'm looking like a sexy receptionist today because I just came from a job interview. I didn't go nowhere actually, but I just had one. So yeah, I wanted to record this episode because I thought it the where I am in life right now, where I'm currently going. I thought this episode was very needed, and I did promise in the last video that I will drop 2 episodes if I end up dropping that video. And if I haven't dropped that video, then you don't know what I'm talking about. That's cool. Okay, so let's get started. Hold on. I'm trying to get more flow and structure to the podcast episode, so I'm pulling up some of my notes on my computer. I'm trying to give more structure, not be all over the place. Okay. So I want to talk about my younger self. Though you can never acknowledge the future until you look into the past. So to my younger self, I'm still pretty young though. I'm only 23. My younger self is teenager. But we'll talk about my 20-year-old self. I feel like I didn't really gain self-consciousness about my awareness. Not I wasn't self-conscious, but how I operated and I'm sorry. How I operated, but I guess what I'm trying to say is I guess I didn't really gain awareness about how I was operating or moving around. Honestly, it's my early 20s, man. I'm still 20. I'm 23, but I felt like I'm finally seeing myself. I feel like I'm starting to I don't know. I would say me 4 years ago, because I'm almost 24. So 4 years ago, at the beautiful ripe age of 20, or just my 18, 19, 17-year-old, 16-year-old self, that version of me. The environment that we grew up in made us very scared, fearful, cautious, naive. I feel like growing up I had to be very strong, and I very resilient, and but my resilient and being strong at the time was very avoidant, or not having to deal with it, or not having to feel, or push things under the rug, or not really having a sense of emotional safety and what that looks like. Not knowing what it means to take care of myself, and not putting everybody else feelings and needs above mine. I almost said against. Is it against above mine? In that way. Just being just my titles in my life, being an oldest daughter and being other people's rock that I may not even realize that I was their rock, or almost boulder in a sense. I'm trying to look at the camera. But I have compassion for her. So maybe I need to have this, and maybe I need to re-record this episode when I'm 30. But I have compassion for her because I was so scared of being my authentic self. We are still in the process of that, but mentally and emotionally, I was very emotionally unstable. I feel like I'm a bit better. I'm still young, but I'm also young, brain not fully developed, but I felt like I had a lot of fear to leave things and being comfortable, being in situations that weren't the best, or harmful, or not standing up for myself. And I think where I'm at right now, or where I'm going right now, is unlearning the things from childhood that were harmful, or harmful to my current self and the woman that I'm trying to be and grow into. I feel like the childhood, or the way I was raised, it's not. I felt like I had to grow up pretty fast emotionally. I've seen a lot of things growing up that I don't think children need to be seen. I've been told a lot of things growing up that I didn't need to be told to, or I didn't need to be an adult's business, and that's because of the adults surrounding me. And that's why I firmly believe that not everybody needs to have children. If you don't want to have children, that's cool, but like not everybody needs to have kids, because some people don't know how to handle kids. But I feel like just the environment that I was in, I feel like sometimes I be telling my therapist, like, I don't know, like the way I was raised, like it really could have went left for me. Like I really could be like continuing that cycle in a sense, like continuing people mistreat me, or continuing accepting abuse and betrayal, and thinking over functioning is gonna make someone love me through it. Or, you know, like, oh, if I just keep showing up, if I be good, if I do the good thing, if I do the right thing, if I do what everyone's telling me I need to do, if I follow the path that what other people want me to follow. But I also think in my soul and my spirit, I was never that person. Like, I don't think I'm a follower to begin with, but I definitely think like I was having other people's voices in my head and trying to do what was appealing, and I guess what was the right thing. And then when I finally took the step of like, what is the right thing for me, even if it's scary? What is the right thing for me, even if it's scary? Even if it's what most won't agree with, whoever they are, whether that's family, friends, society. Even if I might be isolated, even if I might be uncomfortable, what does that look like for me? Because I would say I'm the testament currently of being on the other side. Like, I remember when my friend, shout out Rashida, she was like, oh, somebody once told me, like, you're not a tree, you can move. And I felt like these past 3 years have been a lot of moving, a lot of uncertainty, and being human. Like, humans need predictability, even if it gets fucking boring. But we need to know, the sun goes down, it's night, and when it comes up, it's morning again. We need to know that there's a moon in the sky. We need to know, like, what is it like when it rains, and what is it like when it snows, and what is it like when the car is moving. Like, that predictability, going to the grocery store, like those tiny little predictability. Because in a sense, you kind of have your own normal. You kind of make your own normal and predictability. And damn, where was I going with this? We're going to pin that. Because I don't remember where I was going with that. But like, I don't know. I felt like I've changed so much that the woman that I'm trying to become, that I need growing up, is a woman, or is a young lady that is emotionally regulated, who is aware of her emotions and her purpose of life, or the life that she's trying to live, knowing that I have a choice and that certain paths or options, if they feel out of reach, it doesn't mean that things are limited. What it's like to take care of myself and to be soft and kind, to be soft and be feminine. Because like growing up, like, oh, you cry too much, or you cry too much, you're so shy, you're so this, you're so that. Like, being my authentic self and removing those voices, like, being accepting of myself, being the first person to accept me fully for who I am, rather it's my good traits or my bad traits, because I still love myself and I still show up myself. And I'm really trying to dedicate being committed to myself. I know we talked about that in the last episode, but I'm really trying to dedicate, like, being committed to myself. I'm not going to be like, this birthday or next year. No, we started now. The version that I'm trying to become is learning that Well, I think right now I do want more of the external things. Like I want an apartment and I want a better job and I want more money and I want to take more trips. But also learning like the external things is I want to be more confident. I want to have more boundaries. I want to be authentic. I want to stop being scared of living my life. I want to stop what's the word? I want to stop fearing what other people are going to say. It's not really societal, it's family. I don't want to give a fuck about what a family member has to say or think because some people's lives I don't fucking desire nor want. But I want to stop caring so much. I want to stop caring so much. Like, I want to stop caring so much. Like, really, really bad. I want to. I want to be. I feel like I am the person who stands up for myself, but I want to do that even when I am afraid or not afraid. I want to do it when I'm nervous. I want to show up for myself when I'm scared and I'm uncertain, and I don't want hesitation to hold me back. Like, that's the woman I'm trying to become. I don't want hesitation. I don't want overthinking. I don't want worrying to hold me back no more. I don't want anxiety to hold me back. I want to work more on my emotional regulation, but also I kind of want to stop working on healing. I feel like I've been working on healing. I'm trying to heal, but like I can't spend my whole life trying to fix myself. Like, that's also feel like maybe that's implying to myself like there's something wrong with me, and there's nothing wrong with me. There are some things I could do better, but I'm not a constant fucking project. Like, I want to live my life, and that's something I really want to do more. I want to live my life. Like, I want more experiences. I want to meet more people, and obviously I want to be a regulated, decent human being to do that. But who is really a regulated, decent human being? You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has different families they come from and different life experiences that they've been through, and we all are a little bit fucked up, and that is really okay. But it's like, are you living the life that you want to live for yourself? Like, I have to be the one when I'm fucking 80 years old and look back, like, honestly, like, I'm really proud of everything that I did and decided. I'm really trying to live my life with little to no regrets. Like, even situations I'd be like, oh, why did I did this with that person, or why did I go there? But you know what? If I didn't have that experience, I would have not known what the other side was going to look like. I would have not known what was better. Like, sometimes I'd be like sometimes I praise myself for taking that leap of faith, like speaking up for myself, even if it was messy. Like, sometimes when we be going through shit in life, it be feeling so messy, and like there's so much collateral. Am I saying that right? Collateral. I don't know. There's so much damage, like damage, like collateral damage. I don't think I'm saying that right, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like, there's just so much damage, like, within all of that, or like, it's all that messy stuff. But like, when you really be on the other side and be like a whole year later, you be like, wow, I'm so glad that I did that, because I'm not in the same position that I was last time. Like, I would say for me, like, something that was very empowering for me is, like, a situation with a family member. When I decided to finally voice how I've been feeling and the way they treated me, like, I wasn't expecting anybody to be like, oh, I'm sorry. But, like, I mean, the way I went about that was a little, it was messy. I ain't gonna lie, it was a little messy. Like, it was messy. I ain't gonna lie. But, like, just, I feel like in that moment, it was very empowering and setting free. Like, when I look back, I was like, wow, like, my good sister, you really did that. And now I'm on the other side of that. Now I'm living my life, and I feel a bit more comfortable because I feel like I said my truth. And I think one thing that sometimes, I feel like one thing in this life for me is about using my voice. Like, I'm on this earth to use my voice, and I don't mean that in a singing way, but my voice to express, to say what it is and how I feel, and to share whatever I need to share. And I feel like in any situation in life, I'm always like pointed back. Like, you need to use your voice. You need to open up. You need to talk. You need to speak more. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to speak more. I'm going to show up. I'm going to stop hiding myself and show people, like, I'm not, like, I feel like sometimes people be like, when you're kind, calm, and to yourself type of women, like, people be thinking like they could play in your motherfucking face. Like, I ain't gonna lie, people think they could play my motherfucking face, and I ain't one of the ones. But I'm also not someone who get rowdy, and I'm not finna, like, some people are not worth it in my eyes. Like, you're not worth it. But, like, I just also want people to stop playing with my motherfucking top. Like, why do I have to be all rowdy and aggressive and hostile for you to realize, oh, she ain't the one? Like, bitch, I'm not the one. I don't have to do all of those things because I'm not the one. Like, give me decent human respect. Like, I don't think y'all understand how many mean fucking people out here who will literally ruin your fucking life. Like, I'm just saying. Like, will you be the nice person? Hold on to them. What else do I want to say? I would say the things I've been working on to be the woman that I am. I actually opened a gym membership. Can we get a woo woo? I know, but y'all, I signed a 360 deal at the gym. Y'all, I'm not joking. That shit is damn near 360, a 360 deal. Like, bro, I have to pay after they put me in a contract, and it's for 12 months. My contract don't expire till next year, 2026. I'm not gonna give the month and the date, but yeah. And if I want to break out my contract, I have to pay 3 months worth of the gym membership fee. And I was like, what the hell? Like, but that's me committing to myself. And I told you I'm gonna be committed to myself moving forward. I ain't waiting for no birthday. I ain't waiting for no new year. Like, I'm starting today. I already started. I think I've been to the gym so far like three times. Yeah, 3 times. I'm going on Saturday again, so. And I'm about to book with a personal trainer. That shit $99 for 5 sessions, 30 minutes each. But I'm trying to be committed to myself and show myself, like, I love you. I love you. And these are the things I'm willing to do for you because I love you. And I need to do that for myself and not for other people. Like, stop. And I feel like also this year has taught me, like, stop sacrificing yourself. Stop putting your hand on the chopping board for somebody else who wouldn't give a fuck. They wouldn't jump over no puddle for you, babe. What makes you happy? Like, what would make you happy? I just want to see you happy. Like, that's how I feel about myself. And that's how I feel like anybody should treat me. Like, I'm willing to do whatever. I'm willing to do whatever to make you happy. And I feel like I'm that way with other people, but I need to be that way by myself. And next we're going to be working on is this negative talk in our brain. Like, oh my gosh. We're going to be working on that. Even like, y'all, I was rewatching some of the podcast episodes and I was like, damn, I keep saying the same stuff over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Like, it's starting to get repetitive. Like, it's starting to get repetitive. Like every episode, like I was talking about different things, but I feel like every episode was about the same shit. And I was looking at when I started the podcast and it was like 6 months ago. And I was like, okay, I feel this way now. I feel this way right now. Like, I feel this way right now. Like, what are we doing to actively change that? We need to stop wallow. What's the definition? Hold on. Now I gotta search it up, y'all. Hold on, because what is the definition? Oh, my phone is in the way. Is it wallowing? Wallow. Ooh. Oh, I don't think it's wallowing, because it means take pleasure. Oh, wallow. To wallow. That's what I thought it meant. Indulging with effort. But I don't. Okay, so I guess I am using the word right because I just searched it up on Google and then it's like, what does it mean to wallow in sadness? And it says to wallow. Am I saying that right?
Wallow.
Oh, I am saying that right. I wonder if y'all could hear it when I click on the to sound it out. But to wallow, it said to wallow in sadness means to indulge in and prolong negative emotions without making any effort to change the situation. It implies staying stuck in a cycle of unhappiness, self-pity, or grief rather than actively processing the feelings and moving forward. It's a state of being deeply immersed in negative feelings without restraint. And I felt like I was doing that. Like when I was re-watching and re-listening to some of the podcast episodes, I literally felt like that's all I'm doing. I'm just wallowing in the situation. I'm just talking about the same shit over and 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 over. And yeah, I'll be like, oh, I don't know what to do and I don't know where to start. But like, I'm taking little steps like to do it. Like I don't know where the fuck I'm going, but like I need to get out from the wallowing and saying like I'm so unhappy with my life. Oh, I need to change. Oh, this is not the life that I want. I'm so unhappy. And those feelings are valid. Like trust and believe, those feelings are very valid. But I just felt like we had enough, sister girl. We had enough. Like all you gotta do is show up for yourself. Like y'all, I went to the gym today and I was there. I don't even know when I came. But I know I was on that Stairmaster for 15 minutes. I did like 5 sets of I did 5 sets of like this plank, like 4 times. I did like up to 4 times. These like little planks. Sorry, there was a cat like outside the window and it caught my eye. So that's why I was like, what is that? But I like did this little thingy that my trainer showed me and yeah, and I did that, and I was like, yeah, I'm ready to leave. Like, I already had enough. I wanted to do the weights or do a little fancy machine, but I was like, nah. I just didn't want to mess up I didn't know, like, to do the correct form, and I was like, I'm going to see her on Saturday, so I'm going to figure that out. But I just, like, I'm sorry, y'all, the cat, I'm just paying attention to the cat outside. But like, I'm tired. I'm tired of wallowing in the same feeling. I'm tired of repeating the same stuff. And this is not what this podcast is about. It's not about for me to sit here and complain about my life. Like, that's not what it's about. It's about me to talk and share my experiences. And it's okay if I'm briefly going through moments of complaining about the same shit. But it's like, what are we doing to actively change that? And I want to be a testament to myself. I want to watch this video a year back and be like, y'all, guess what the fuck I did? Like, guess what we got going on? Like, I feel like the universe, God, Sky Daddy have been showing me. I feel like this year I've been planting little seeds. And I will say I'm very impatient and I like to see fast results. But like, I feel like if anything, I should look back and be like, wow, like you're really doing the thing. Like, I started a YouTube channel in January. It's now November 5th. I've posted damn near, except for June, but damn near almost every month a YouTube video. Like, consistency. I started a business. And even if it's not where I would like it to be, I started it and I'm actively trying to pursue it and I actively get customers and I'm making money from it. It's not a lot right now, but that's right now. But the thing is, I planted that seed and all I got to do is tend to it and it's going to grow into a flower. And I say the same thing about my dreams. And I was complaining to y'all about I hate my job and I want to quit so bad, but I literally just opened up this video saying like, oh, I just got back from an interview. Y'all, let me talk about that. The job interviews. I also feel like something happened within my energy. Just a little switch. I feel a little bit brighter. I don't know what's in the sky. But I feel a bit more like, not happier. Maybe it's my birthday approaching. Maybe that's why I feel like, oh my God, I could do whatever. But, I feel a bit more like upbeat. I feel like a true Sagittarian. Maybe that's what it is. The season is coming upon us. I feel like a true Sagittarian, but I'm feeling very optimistic about life. But back to the job interview thing, because that's where I was starting before I stopped. Like, y'all, I've been applying to jobs, and this is like my second interview, not with the same place, but like my second interview, and I'm like, wow, like last time when I was applying to jobs, I only had like one interview. And my second interview was like months, maybe like a whole year apart. And my second interview was the job that I currently have. But this interview, like I had a job interview maybe like 2 weeks ago. And then I got this job interview like, I feel like there's something in my energy, bro. I don't know what it is, but like, I'm proud of myself. And I'm just like, I just gotta follow through and commit. And I told myself I need to start saying, why can it not be me? Like, I be going through people's YouTube channels or Instagram. I'd be like, oh, I want to be like that, or I want to, like, oh, this is what I want to do for myself, but for me. And I've been telling myself, like, but why can't that be me? Why couldn't that be me? Like, I was watching this lady, and she kind of does something similar to what I do, podcast wise, and I was like, why can't that be me? And she has like 100K subscribers. Like, why can't that be me? Like, why can't that be me? Or why couldn't that be me? I think that's the better grammatically correct statement. Like, why couldn't that be me? Like, that could be me. I just have to keep planting these seeds. One day something's gonna blow off. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck I'm going career wise. I don't know where the fuck I'm going life-wise. I do have things that I want to do and accomplish and try out. And I'd rather live a life of trying a whole bunch of shit out than saying all I did was sit there and hesitate and overthink and never, ever, ever, ever took the opportunity or chance on myself. And I'm not saying I sit in the waiting period too much or the gestation. Oh my gosh, y'all, hold on, let me ask Google. How do you pronounce gestation? Oh, gestation, not there's no R in there. Gestation period for too long anymore. I'm about to start living my life. Like, I'm gonna start doing it. Like, I told myself next year, I want an apartment. Like, I want an apartment. I want to be on my own next year around this time. I want to be in my apartment setting up my Christmas tree. I want to have taken several, like, one of my goals for my 24th year of life is to take 4 more trips. I have a birthday trip. That's one. I'm planning the next 3. Because I've been saying, I want to travel. I'm gonna do that shit. No more I wanna. I'm man. We're putting actions to our shit. Like, literally, I just want to be more action oriented. Like, that's the woman I'm trying to become, because I feel like the women I like, you know what? Fuck them other women. We talk about me. Like, I want to live in the present. I want to hold myself accountable. Because I'm going to have moments again where I'm like, oh, I'm down. I hate my life. But I feel like I'm going to be all right. I'm going to be straight. I feel like the women I'm becoming, past generations in my bloodline, did not have this opportunity. Like, sometimes I be like, damn, like, I really have a degree. Like, my grandmother didn't know how to read. I don't know if she knew how to write, but I know she didn't know how to read, right? And I'm named after her. Like, in a sense, I am somebody's wildest dream in my lineage. And I cannot take that for granted. I cannot take for granted the freedom I have. I cannot take for granted the creation of life. Of the life that I can create. I ain't talking about no child right now. But, like I see in, I don't know. I am in my 20s and it feels uncomfortable because of all the uncertainty, and I'm not comfortable with being uncertain and trying to change what could be my new normal. But I could change my life. I just got to promise myself that. I just got to trust myself with that. I just have to show up for myself in that way. I could be whoever I want to be by doing the little things to get to the bigger goal, to get to the bigger dream. Okay, so there's that. I don't know, y'all. I feel like I started this episode one way and then I started yapping, and I also need to stop discrediting myself, because you know what? Maybe with all this talking, like, you probably found a message within. Oh, I'm playing with the mic. You probably found a message that was relatable to you, like, in that sense of self. But I really wanted to drop another episode for y'all today. It's a bit short. Oh, it's 30 minutes. Well, it's almost 30 minutes. It's a bit short today, but thank y'all for watching. I will see y'all in another episode of Sage Unfiltered. Thank you for listening to me and my daily thoughts. Okay, bye.